Hi, and welcome to Pixie's Question Corner, Part 4, where there is no stupid question except for the question that you do not ask. This video is a little late, and I do apologize for that. We had some serious issues going on early in the beginning of the week, so I apologize. But this channel is also in its infancy, so I don't believe that it's a bad thing that this is late. Uh, Others may be a little bit disgruntled, like my friends that actually subscribed, but that's okay. Um, so let's go ahead and start this off with a couple of the first questions that I got. One of the questions was, what qualifications do you have to be able to answer any question that's given to you? Truthfully, I don't have much in the way of qualifications as far as like doctorates and um, diplomas and stuff like that. But those that do come to know me do know that I am an extremely intelligent person. And one of the things that stands out to them is that whenever something is asked, I always do research. Always. I will look up anything and everything I can about that specific subject, and I will get an informed information about it. And so when I fill out and answer these questions, I'm answering them with informed information, or facts, I should say, I guess. Um, kind of messing up my lingo here, but that's okay. And yes, I do add my opinions into things, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, regardless of what it is. But my opinions are not based off of bias. I try to keep everything unbiased, and I will stand by that till like I'm old and gray, which we'll never see because my hair will always be some weird color. Um, in that question as well also came another question, which is, when you do decide to give your informed opinion, are you going to be brutally honest with it like you are with everything else? Because like I said, these are my friends asking, so they know me. And they know that whenever I'm asked a question, I don't hold back my answer. You want my opinion? I will tell you my opinion. And even if you don't, I still tell you anyway. And it's not always what you want to hear. Um, I'm rather, as a friend, as the question was, I'm rather brutally honest about my opinion. What I think is what I say, and I don't sugarcoat my words. My 7-year-old child doesn't even get sugar-coated words. I don't believe in sugarcoating things. When you sugarcoat something to somebody, they don't receive the actual thing that you're saying. Now, when you say it bluntly, they tend to shut off too. However, they are more apt to listening to, at least in my opinion and from my experiences, they're more apt to listening to the honest truth in its brutal form, which is not being sugarcoated, compared to when they're being told something and it's sugarcoated, because they just take it as a joke and blow it off. Uh, and I've lost many of friends because of my brutal honesty, because they didn't like the fact that I was like, dude, seriously, you know. But that's okay. I have other friends, and they love me for my honesty. Now, outside of these two questions, which I think I do believe I answered them before, but I'm covering them again. But outside of those questions, I got questioned by a friend of mine about my eyes. Um, the first question was, is that really your real eye color? Because I don't know if you can tell, but if you look, I have an extremely vibrant green eye. They're rather dark, but they're still green. And yes, they are natural. They are not contacts of any kind. They're my real eye. I've had them since since I was born, pretty much. And I love them. They are the one accent, they are the one feature of my entire face and body that I will love to the day I'm like, can't see anymore. The other question that I got, which is also in reference to my eyes, and I'll come up close again, is are those your real lashes? Or are they falsies? Well, with this up close and personal view, they are, as you can see, real. I have not ever needed to wear, oh, I gotta fix my eyelashes because that hurt. I have not ever needed to wear any kind of false lashes or eyelash extensions. I was kind of blessed with that. Yay, thank mom. Um, my brother also has extremely long eyelashes, but mine ended up being longer than his because he can wear sunglasses. I can't. My lashes tend to hit the lenses, and so it's like a pain in the butt whenever I put on something over my face. So these are real. My eye color and my lashes, they are real. And anybody who tries to say otherwise, yeah, they're real. Even when they're not, even when I don't have mascara or eyeliner on, you can still tell they're long, and I still hit the lens of the glass. So wearing mascara just tends to make them really long because it like pulls and accentuates it. Can be a pain when it's bright and sunny outside and you want something to cover your eyes so you're not like being blinded by the brightness. Now, let's see. Let's move on to the next question, and that came from my mom, who I just saw just a couple days ago. She's doing better. She asked me, what will I do if this takes off? Meaning my YouTube channel, if it gets more promotion, more subscribers, more questions. I told her flat out, I will run with it. I will just take off and run with it and go from there. You never know what's going to happen. And let's see, moving on to the next question. I'm running through my questions database in my head. One of my friends asked, how come your camera looks so much better this week? I got a new camera. My old one was really, really old. It's older than my daughter. Um, but I managed to get my hands on a new camera. So I got better high def, better sound coming in, and it's got several neat features. It can follow my face. If I activate that, it'll follow me from side to side. And it can zoom in, zoom out, tilt up, tilt down, tilt right, tilt left. Pretty cool. Had it on the other day on the follow my face, and it kept zooming into my background. Like there was somebody standing in the background. So a friend of mine asked, do you believe in ghosts? Nice lead way into the next question, huh? Yes, I do. Not simply because my camera likes to zoom into my background back there. Back there. Yeah, you see that thing back there, right back there? It was zooming in right around in this area, right here. Like, quite often. And so he asked me, do you believe in ghosts? Because it certainly seems like your camera does. Yes, I believe in ghosts. I don't knock it. You know, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You can't see air, but you breathe it. You can't see the effects that occur when something gets in your system, but you can feel it. You know, like say you get a cold or an infection. You don't physically see what that cold is, the germs and everything that are in that have gotten into your body. But your body feels it. I believe in ghosts. I grew up believing in one. According to my mother, we had one, like a guardian angel type, that followed our family around for quite a long time. He saved one of my mom's best friends from drowning. He saved me from falling onto a floor heater. Um, Things in our grocery store would fall off the shelf that we were supposed to get, but we forgot. It would fall off the shelf right behind us, and be like, "Oh yeah, we were supposed to get this." Lights would turn on or turn off. Doors would close or open, depending. I grew up believing in the supernatural. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's not like it's a definitive proof that it doesn't exist. Even religious people will sit there and say there's things like guardian angels and stuff like that, like God is looking out for you. These are possibilities, so don't knock it because you don't know. I grew up believing. And I did research. My mom knew the guy's name. For some reason, according to my mom, he came and met her in a dream with my grandfather before I was born, and they both told her I was going to be okay. She had nothing to worry about when it came to me. And his name was Charlie. According to my mom, again, now my mom's kind of old, so she may be a little senile, but this is things she told me like years ago before she started, having issues with her brain. Um, According to my mom, many, many years ago, when I was a little girl, I had told her that I saw Charlie. This is the name she was told, so this is the name I grew up hearing. That I had saw Charlie, and that he was wearing some kind of weird blue outfit. Many years later, I realized that blue outfit was a Civil War outfit. A couple years ago, myself, I decided to do a genealogy research, and I found that I have an Uncle Charlie who was in the Civil War, or great-grandfather, something like that. He's a distant relative, but he's in our family tree, but he was in the Civil War. And my mom said there's a possibility that he could be that person. And the creepy thing is, that Charlie has the same birth date that I have, along with one of my other grandfathers. And I believe it was the one that my mom saw in her dream, which would be her direct dad, which is my grandfather. Can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to go look it back up, but I thought it was pretty cool and pretty significant, which kind of leads me into, yes, I really do believe. And now we're going to wrap this up because it's probably gotten pretty long and you're tired of hearing me yap, 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 yap. I know I put a couple other people to sleep though in my last video, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up early. Thank you for tuning in to Pixie's Questions Corner, where there is no stupid question except the question that you do not ask. Please submit your questions to me in any form you see fit. I will be glad to answer them. If you haven't subscribed and you would like to subscribe, please subscribe. The subscription should be somewhere down there, I think, or there. I'll figure it out eventually. And once again, thank you for tuning in, and you have a wonderful day.